Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are doing a chapter 6 review for our social studies test. So on Friday, I sent your parents home a test that looks like this. It's only 5 questions, pretty simple. But basically you're gonna take this test after I do a little bit of a review with you guys. It's basically just a review on the monuments. I sent I have the hiccups. I sent you guys a video about a virtual tour of all the monuments, and before you guys left me, we talked a lot about the different monuments and basically kind of did an outline of Washington, D.C. You guys created your own Washington, D.C. last week or 2 weeks ago, but yeah, so this is kind of just a little wrap up and review on all of Washington, D.C.'s big monuments. And I'm just going to do a little bit of a review with you guys. And I wish you guys were here for this review because we are going to do kind of like a matching memory game. But unfortunately, we can't do it that way. So I'm just going to hold up cards. And then you guys, if you guys know it, you can guess it in your head before I tell you, or you can just wait for me to tell you, but just follow along really quick. And I'm going to show you guys a picture of each monument. So the first thing we have is this. In your head, or you can say it to your parents or whoever you're with, what you think this is a picture of. Who thinks they know? Okay, this is the Capitol, okay? The Capitol, this is an iconic dome-shaped building. So do you see how the top of this building is round? That's called a domed-shaped building, okay? And who lives in this house? Who thinks they know? So this house is the U.S. Senate in the House of Representatives. And you can tour this if you guys ever go out to Washington, D.C. You can tour the Capitol. And I'm going to try to find a virtual video of just the Capitol on YouTube, and then you can tour it virtually. So I'll link it below in today's assignments. But this is the U.S. Capitol. And it's home to the U.S. Senate and the House of Representatives. Okay. Who thinks they know? I wrote on it. I'm trying to cover what this is. Who thinks they know what this is? We talked a lot about this, so you guys should all know this is the White House. And if you guys can remember, before you guys left, we did a virtual tour of the White House, and we found out that the White House has a swimming pool, a bowling alley, and I think an arcade. There was a lot of fun things that the White House has for the president's kids and family that they can do together when staying there. So I would want to be quarantined at the White House. What about you guys? Yeah, that sounds fun. But so this is home to the president. Our current president, Donald Trump, lives there right now with his family. So yes. Fun fact, one of my good friends from college actually works at the White House, and she's gonna try to line up a tour for me this summer. So maybe I can come back and maybe I can send you guys some pictures if I ever make it there. Okay, so this is the White House. I wrote on all these, but what is this? The Lincoln Monument. Okay, so this one's kind of a bit blurry, but it looks like this. And this is a tribute to Abraham Lincoln. So if you guys remember from reading, I think it was yesterday's reading, that we did our historical figure report, and I did Abraham Lincoln, so I shared with you guys some fun facts about Abraham Lincoln. But he has a whole monument dedicated to him. In the monument, there's an iconic pool on the National Mall that reflects the Lincoln Memorial and Washington Monument. So it's like a pool that reflects the Washington Monument, which is really cool. So that's a fun fact about the Lincoln Monument. The Lincoln Monument looks like this. I don't even know what this is. So this is a war veteran. I'm not sure who this is a picture of. It says Korean War veteran. United States of America. He served in the Korean War. Cartagena is his last name. I don't really know who that is, but this is a war veteran. So we talked a little bit about war veterans. Maybe you guys have a war veteran in your family, but it's an individual who served in the active military forces, so like the Navy, the Army, during a time of conflict. So during a time of war, they went overseas and they fought for our country. So that is what a war veteran looks like, especially back in the olden days. They had like the hats, and there was war wives, which is the war veterans' wives would stay at home and basically just like pray and try to do all that they could to help back at home while their husbands were off at war. So that's some fun facts about a war veteran. Lastly, shoot, my writing kind of bled through, but this is the monument. I covered it with my writing, but you guys can still see. It's a landmark that honors America's first president. And it looks like this. So the difference between Lincoln Monument and the nation's monument, this Lincoln's Monument has a bunch of steps, and it's a rectangular shape that has a bunch of pillars in the front, like you can see. So that's Lincoln's monument. And then America's monument is like a tall, skinny building. And then that's the pool that I was talking about that reflects to this monument, and then also reflects to Lincoln's monument as well. And it honors America's first president. Who knows who America's first president is? If you know it, say it out loud. George Washington is America's first president. So this kind of honors him. Okay, so to wrap up, I have monument, nation's monument, Lincoln's monument, a war veteran, the White House, the nation's capital, and that's it. So on your test, I want you guys all to get out your sheet of paper that looks like this, and I'm going to give you this test. So that's actually something I did not mention at the beginning of the video, but I'm going to read you the test. So as you take this test, you need to listen to this video. I trust that you guys aren't gonna rewind or take this test as I was saying all the answers. I trust that you'll wait till I am done with the review, like I am now, and then I will read you the question and you'll bubble in the answer. So you guys all need to get out this test. Okay. Number 1, you're going to bubble in the little circle the picture that is a picture of the United States Capitol. The United States Capitol. Okay. Number 2, you are going to bubble in the picture that is the White House, home of the president. So number 2, circle the bubble that has the picture of the White House. Number 3, you guys are going to bubble in the picture that is a picture of the nation's monument. The monument. Number 4, you guys are gonna bubble in the picture that is the monument that honors President Lincoln. Number 4, Abraham Lincoln's monument. And lastly, number 5, you're going to bubble in a picture of a war veteran. So number 1, picture of United States Capitol. Number 2, picture of the White House. Number 3, circle the picture of the monument. Number 4, a picture of Abraham Lincoln's monument. And number 5, a picture of the war veteran, okay? So all you're doing is bubbling in that little circle of the correct picture, all right? All right, guys, I hope you were all able to complete your test honestly, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.